Well, hi, how you doing, everybody? I'm Solus44, the Solus44 on YouTube, and welcome back to MC Eternal 2. And today is the day, finally, where I get an OP weapon. And I'm pretty sure anyone can do this. And so I'm going to recap how to get to this process and maybe help you get to a little bit of a, feeling a little bit more comfortable running around doing some stuff. Because I found out two amazing things about my smeltery system that I designed that was totally by surprise. One was accidental, the other one was totally intentional and required a little bit of luck. So let's recap. Let's go through this. Blazing Blood. I've been calling it Blaze Blood, but it's Blazing Blood. I have created yet another mob farm over here. Last video, you saw me create a Ars Nouveau Blazing Blood farm with a Ars spawner, which I can reach from right here and turn it off. And it's about to switch over to Blazing Blood. It should. I hope. It's got just a tiny little bit left. Got some liquid soul in there. That was from me. I guess when I take damage in the smeltery, I get liquid soul. So anyway, I created the what you want to do, if you wanted to speed run this a little bit more, is to rush in to Britannia and Ars Nouveau. Okay? Put together a fell pumpkin. That's all you really need from Britannia. Fell pumpkin with two iron bars. And you can do your fishing with a rat if you needed to. But then you got to work through Ars Nouveau as much as you can. Get yourself the containment jars. Put yourself at least 4 or 5 of the villagers inside containment jars. Trade with them, or at least get yourself to a point where you can get the summoning. So you gotta get to the Chimera so that you can make the summon the spawner. Run that through. Oh yeah, I had to have this over here. I trying to get rid of as many villagers as I can over this area, so that way I can run around and it doesn't lag me out. I might have to do some video changes too. So once you get to the spawner and you can get your enough source generated, which almost all the source I have comes from up above, right? Like that little farm that's up there with the create harvesters, and then you can just cycle your stuff into a voltaic one and an agronomic one, the one that eats food, all that stuff. That'll get you enough source to run your spawner. I added the Vitalic on here. Oh, this is it. This is where it switches over to Blaze Blood. There it is. There it is. It's filling up with Blazing Blood. So it should, in theory, produce more Blazing Blood, than it uses. I'm thinking. There. So now it's self-sustaining. Like this should just run forever. I'm manually at the moment moving over to my Tinker's Smeltery over here, this little bitty one. It's tiny, but it has Blazing Blood in it, and I have my items that can't be smelted any other way than the temperature of 1500 degrees. And so now I can get, if nothing else, I can get Dragon Steel, but that's not the best part. Blazing Blood makes blaze rods. If you look right here and you go over to the casting table, you can see all the really level 4, the tier 4 stuff that you can make. Now, yeah, this has been a long time coming, right? Like this did take me a lot of episodes to get to this point, right? But if you look, if you put a rod cast you can get blaze rods. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to get blaze rods. Blaze rods were really hard to get. I don't know if that was just intentional, unintentional, what the deal was, but it's going to allow us to do everything from making this. It says error gate pearl. File a bug report detailing how you obtain this. Oh, yes, they took it out. But this gateway works. The blaze rods. Maybe. Um, it's all blazes. So we can now get this gateway going. Hopefully it doesn't blow up on us. We've got the opportunity to create some really cool new stuff that I've never done. Clears nearby foliage. Sounds awesome. You can do that with Titania as well. Well, we can't do some of the stuff here. Blaze rods are a big deal to me. So finding out that I could use blaze rods, that's going to give me a whole lot better opportunity I can make fireball now. Yeah, we're going to be able to do some really good stuff. I can't wait to try it out. I mean, if I can get this fire rune, we can make a fireproof ring, I think. Oh, maybe not. Doggone it. I was hoping I could make the fireproof ring. Anyway, today we're going to make a lightning dragon steel and get serenaded by a zombie. Now I got this ice dragon steel pickhead from a drop from saving the villager, doing the hero of the village thing. And all I did was make this place into a village by putting a totem in and starting my quest to become a vampire hunter. Now to do that, all I had to do was make this injection chair, inject myself with garlic, and voila, I became a hunter. Then I set up a totem, and it started spawning in tons of villagers. There's still a bunch over there inside the little barracks I made. And yeah, now it's time. It's time. What do you mean? What do you mean? You can get cast, Ice Dragon Steel. Oh, it's just a shoot. I want the drain. That scared me for a minute. I was like, oh no. Here's a drain. I made a whole bunch of stuff I didn't need. There we go. There we go. There it is. We're going to have one extremely powerful sword today. And we got plenty of extra blaze blood. And we should be able to pipe some or put some in here manually. And for all that it's worth, I'm finally going to have blaze rods, and I'm going to upgrade my armor, and I'm going to use the heck out of some blazing blood. But if you didn't know, I actually have a couple of other things too, like this Menielium. The only problem is it's only 2 ingots, but hey, 2 ingots is better than none. And I also have some cobalt I got as a recycled item. And I also have some iridium. Now, I'm not going to put them in here together. I'm super scared of losing those items. And again, I got those from a villager who was a smither. And whenever I got Hero of the Village, he just threw that at my feet. So hopefully you guys get some luck when you do that, if you guys haven't done that. But that's kind of a quick way process to get that going. I'm super excited right now. I can't even tell you. Like, it's really cool that I can make these armors. Look at this. 9 with a 4. That's pretty high. A shovel that does 26 damage? What? This would be really good right here. But unfortunately, I don't have enough for that. We've got to make the sword. 25 damage. I'm thinking that's the way to go, guys. 26 damage for a pickaxe. What? What? I mean, this armor is pretty good here. I mean, this stuff is okay, but I mean, 12 for protection that's pretty high. But yeah, we're definitely making. Let's just make the sword. And there it is. Finally. All right. So, in my opinion, this gives me a little bit of an OP advantage, and maybe you guys agree. I don't know. But look, whatever you guys get that you can melt with this Tinker Smeltery now, I mean, it's awesome. That's all there is to it. I don't know if I should have turned that into anything. Really? That's what you want for the Gaia pylon is Miniolium? Wow. I didn't even look to see what you can do with Miniolium. I'm pretty sure I should have left it liquid. But either way, I mean, kinetic? What's kinetic? During combat, you deal more and more damage every time you take a hit. Yeah, I probably should have left it as a liquid. But you know what? For right now, we're storing it anyway because we're going to work on our sword. And we got a cobalt. So we actually have 2 cobalt, which isn't enough to do anything OP yet. But I think cobalt mixes with something else. I'm not too sure. All right. Let's see what we got from our quest loop. A bottle of skooma. Y'all don't know, but that's an illegal drug in Skyrim. Well, in the Elder Scrolls series. What else did I get? Oh, it must be a... Yay, Mom wants me to have some more food. Oh, another honey apple, okay. Oh, and a chest. A gross fresh skin chest. We'll put that in here with the others. I didn't have to do biomancy at all, but I really have never touched that mod, so I wanted to check it out. What does cobalt mix with? It's arcane essence to get exilite. How many? One, one, one? To get one. Isn't exilite like really powerful? Interesting. Oh, it's anti-magic stuff. Wow, that's some pretty high stuff, but that's 6 ingots. We got some magic, some music going. Like I said, we're just gonna hold on to this stuff for now. All right. Yeah, we're doing good. All right, I'm gonna get away from the music for a little bit. I built it just right, didn't I? All right, so let's take a look and see what we can do to make this thing OP. What do we got? Nothing there. Let's go ahead and store these away. And I've got plenty of experience, so that's going to be coming in handy. Oh, yeah. I'm so happy I got a killer sword now. I mean, it's gonna be more than that is now, obviously. Okay, so what do we got for sharpness? Sharpness 5. That's as high as it goes. All right, what else can we give it? We don't want to launch. I like launch. I have actually put launch on an item, and it's pretty cool for like getting mobs to back away. But if you're gonna do the gateway, I would recommend probably not knocking the mobs out of the range, and it's gonna cause them to like break the portal, I think. Let's see. Do we have anything else all ready to go? Soul Flame. That's arrows. Stasis is slingshot. I'm not too concerned about vampires. I think that they'll be okay, but we do want Tombstone Soulbound. We are not losing this sword. And the rest is going to be experience. Because we went ahead and brought back this guy right here. Now, just so that we have enough items. I know there's only one use for these Heart of the Diamonds other than this that I know of. But you can see it's worth quite a bit of experience. Otherwise, it's just to make those cool boomerangs that mine stuff, which trust me, I love that thing anyway, but just in case. I'm just getting rid of some excess stuff here. Uh, I'll only do this a little bit, then I'm just going to go ahead and use my own experience levels. I just want to make sure I have enough XP to do all the enchanting I want to do to this thing. 'Cause it's gonna have to be. I mean, it's already got 25 attack. Um, cool. We want a book. We want a couple books at least. Now, I think you can add enchantments through this system, right? So I think if you put this here and I click on these, it doesn't get rid of the enchantments that are already on it. It just adds to it. But I want to test that because I don't want to ruin my sharpness and all that first. So let's go ahead and put this here and look for mending. All right, we'll add this here. Well, looting is definitely going to be on there, right? But we need mending. There it is, mending. It's tier 6, so it takes a lot of experience, but boom. And then see all these crystals it drops? If you take those crystals, you can use a cannon, or you can turn it into glistening honey crystals, or you can trade them to the queen. And essentially, you light up your area. What, really, dude? Get off of this. Yeah, that's what you get for getting him away there on that one. I'm still got 57 levels, so I'm good there. All right, so let's see if we can put the mending on there. I'm hoping I don't go way too far. All right, I'm just using my own experience right now to do this. I could just sit here and feed it, but I think this is probably worth. Okay, so now let's take a look and see what other really powerful stuff we can get. We were looking for looting, right? Now it freezes them. So if it freezes characters, I don't know if you want to start them on fire too. And I don't know what some of these spells do. Like Incurable Wounds sounds really good. What's that one do? Curable Wounds. It goes on swords. Reduces health done to enemies. It reduces healing done The enemies that are hit. Incurable X. Holy crap, that's high. That sounds like a really like permanent almost. Let's make sure we get looting. Looting 3 is as high as it goes. Okay, well, we're taking that. All right. Now I just want to check and see how many experience points it's going to require. So right now it's going to take 21 experience points just to put that on it. Oof. I got more. I think I got a lot more experience though in my grid here now that my Drigme farm has been running for a while. So let's look. Oh yeah, look at that. We got massive amounts of experience. So we are golden. This is going to be an epic sword. Now my blazing blood farm was still leaking blazes out, so I had to kind of mash the looks. I had to make the looks even worse. Like I had to add an extra layer, but yeah, I haven't had any of them get out since. All right, so let's take a look and see if there's any other powerful stuff we could do. I don't want to make it broken like it doesn't attach to the sword. So I gotta be careful on that one. I don't what is that? Okay, anything from domestic innovation I won't do. That's for pets. The curse of ascension makes it so that you float and you don't stop floating, and that would suck. Curse of bones is for armor. What's decrepitude do? Decrepitude reduces the health of enemies hit by percentage over time. That sounds perfect. Percentages are always good. Can this take it? Can this take it? I'm a little worried. I don't want to get to where it's like 500 experience levels just so that I can do it. All right, will I do it now? Oh yeah, we're still good. We're still good. Mending, looting, sharpness, tombstone, soulbound, and decrepitude. You can even use these back inside of it, like this. Now remember, this is eating up a lot of experience, so I am a little concerned. And I don't know if it's I would have normally what I would do is I would put the enchantment on the book, bring it over here, and then add to it. But I don't know if that'll work, and I don't want to lose what I've already used. So I'm wasting a lot of experience. I know. So if you want to come after me in the comments, that's fine. But I'm just being very safe. Probably too safe, but fire aspect with frozen with freezing him. I don't know if that's good, or maybe it is. Um, health siphon. Oh, this guy is an idiot. He's willing to. Should I do incurable wounds? I think we're gonna put one more on there, and then that's it. Mana regen. That's probably even better than mending. I should have done that. Doggone it. Because mana regen, you have infinite mana, so it would just regen it. Ah, I messed up that. What's plundering do? Plundering. That's probably only for the jellyfishes mod. It doesn't even say what it does. Uh, potent poison might be good. Hmm. Reforming is not that great. You would think so, but it takes a lot of time for stuff to come back, and I would rather not. What's Ruthless Strike? Or did I already put Ruthless Strike on there? No, I didn't. Oh, it just increases crit damage. That might be good. We'll come back to that. Soulfire Aspect might be another one that we. Why are there two of these? Oh, one's from a different mod. Okay. Well, see that tethered teleport? That's supposed to be able to let your creatures, your pets, teleport to you. But I tried it out on the server with Sproblin and it didn't work. By the way, if you're listening, Sage, man, I miss you, buddy. I wish you would get a hold of us. Me and Sproblin have been talking. Just yeah, we've been thinking about you. Just appreciate that. Hopefully. Oh yeah, I'm breaking. Because why not? Wow, we are pushing the envelope of experience here. That's okay. That's what it's all for. After this, I'm going to get some blaze rods and I'm going to upgrade my armor to the next tier. And we'll go through that. After that, that's probably going to be it for the episode. I'm not going to do a whole lot more. I'm getting a little tired for today. Yeah, we got lots of experience. We are doing really good. Kick this up to maximum. What was this going to cost me? 54. I think we're done. Because if I add another one, it could go up to 70 some experience levels. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's not push our luck too much. It's already an amazing sword with unbreaking and mending and looting and all that other. And I don't want it to break ever. What is its durability? 8,000? Woo! Man. Hey, let me know in the comments what you guys think is the best combination of enchantments. I'll strip this thing down and I'll put a whole new set of enchantments on here if you guys think that you found something better. I do want to see just if I could put one more. I'm getting really greedy and I'm going to get to the point where it doesn't want to run anything. Let's go all the way down. I was thinking about putting that some poison on there. I don't want to burn stuff because I don't want things that would be well, withering is probably, I mean, that's low level. Let's put XP boost on it. Okay, that's it. That's the last one. Wow, yeah, that's the last one. All right, let's get more of the last bit of our experience that we want to use up. We got plenty left over though. I never use this much experience for anything, so it's kind of nice to just say, you know what? Let's just go. I'm always too conservative. Problem, you're right. I'm a very conservative person when it comes to not in real life like conservative, but like when it comes to playing this game, I always tend to take and make things so small and tiny and minimalistic, and it's not always a good thing to do that. Level 89. See, I'm glad that I stopped there. Wow. We got it though. We got it. With experience boosting on there, it should produce enough that my mending should just basically make it never break. Could it do more damage though? Let me know. I mean, like you guys, what is the best that you've ever seen on a like combination? I would like to know. I really would, so that way I can like do it. I'll do it. Okay, here we go. 89 levels. Effectively, it does 28 damage. It does a 3.5 range entity reach. Attack speed is medium, just that's to be expected. It doesn't shoot out a rocket, but I mean, I can have this as my secondary. I would be like really cool if I could like take and put both of them on. I don't know how that works. Does that work? Can I do this? I can use this as a rocket. And then this is a sword. No, it won't let me use the sword. So what about this, like this? I don't matter. This is awesome. I want to test it out on something. I need something to kill with it. I don't want it to be like all exploding and all that other crazy ideas that people have. I just want it to. All right, level 31's fine. We don't need to do any more enchanting at the moment. Let's see. Let's do some blaze rods, and then our armor upgraded, and then I don't know. I want to do that gateway. I do want to get to the Nether. What does molten iridium do? I could maybe. No, only 10 millibuckets. That's all. I'm pretty sure it's got better usage than that. No? Auto smelt. What? Okay, well, we're not going to mess with that too much. Let's switch this over to a rod. No. I don't think that guy's ever going to stop. Oh, look! A guy got out! One hit. My god, they still got out? This thing is like 4 levels thick. Hey, it gave me a blaze rod. What? So the mana source, the mana, the Ars Nouveau spawner can be used just to get blaze rods straight out. How many blaze rods do I have now? That is crazy. I am shocked, really. I wonder if I can get that blaze netherite out as well. Because I had a bow arm of blaze netherite, one of these, and I used it to make my rose gold longbow here, and I thought, oh, this is gonna be great, but it doesn't even have infinity on it or anything, and that's like it's not that great. But I can melt it down now, right? Yep. 14. Yep. What does that do? When I'm on fire, it gets regenerate. Oh. Oh. All right. What else is it good for? Yeah, flame adaptive is probably the best usage versus smelting. How about weapons? What does it do for weapon damage? Durability's high. Melee damage is 3.5. I'm not really worried about melee damage now. Now I've got my melee damage. I do kind of like the bow idea, but look at the durability and everything on this thing. I mean, it's over slime, but that was because I didn't know what I was doing so much. I messed with it too much. Yeah. Anyway, let's make some blaze rods real quick. I do have a rod here, right? Tool handle. No, I don't have the rod. Well, that's not good. Ugh. There we go. And we're gonna need some, unless we have one here. No. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the rod. There it is, rod. We'll just leave those in there. And then we need, how much is it for a rod? Is it just one? I don't know if I'll be able to tell. Oh, that's right. Yeah, but it's slow. Can I use copper and make a rod? Hey, it went blank on me. What? There we go. Okay, so it's 100 millibuckets. Oh, I can make a lot then. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't take anything to make a rod, but we're gonna need some gold anyway. So let's grab some gold. We are actually not doing amazing on gold. We've got a little bit, but we're good. The cast is only one, I think. So I didn't know it blanked out when you pick it up. Let's make a rod. You can't make a copper rod. That makes sense. Okay, come on. Ah. Oh yeah, we can't make it. We need iron. What we need. We'll just use some iron. Whoop. We don't need that much iron. Ah, you punk. Grab some more gold. And now we can melt diamonds, by the way. You can melt diamonds now if he has blaze blood. You cannot melt the crushed raw gold down. You have to just basically smelt it in a regular furnace type device. This will get us plenty of gold. Come on, hurry up. Oh yeah, there's some more gold that I accidentally made into a repair rod. Okay, so there's rod. Why am I getting all this rose gold? What is mixing with it? Copper? Rose gold is annoying. It really is. Come on, give me some gold so I can make a cast. Let's go. All right. I will automate the process of blaze rods if it's necessary, but right now everything is just basically going to be buckets. I'm just going to bucket what I need to do. I do not remember, but I think I can use integrated dynamics to move fluids. So I made this all complicated for no reason, by the way. I didn't even need a rat to move my fluids around. I think I can do it all. But look at him go. He's doing this thing. I had to put a block here and a block here because he doesn't like these pipes. So, all right, 4 of these ought to be enough. You just right-click it into the tank. And select it. There we go. And that should give us blaze rods. Oh, yeah. It is on like Donkey Kong. All right, we are ready now to upgrade our armor. We're going to need how many of these to make upgrade? Just 2 per, I think. It gives us the next tier. Now, does that give us a lot more armor? 3? It doesn't really give us more armor. It gives us more durability? No, nothing. What does it do? Mana regen, maximum mana. That's nice. But it really doesn't give us... That actually kind of stinks. I was hoping it did better. Well, it lets me go ahead and make some more stuff. Because with this upgrade, I should be able to add another thread. And if I have a totem of undying on me, I can actually get the thread that like lets you live. Once a day, you can basically have a totem of undying every day. Every time you sleep, it resets. And my charm is pretty low. All right, let's go. Let's go start work upgrading our armor. Again, you guys, if you know something better when it comes to this armor, y'all should let me know. I'll try it out. Like any armor, really. But this is better than nothing, right? Like this is definitely another jump up. And I want to be able to say that I can make the mana double spell for Ars Nouveau and reactive on my armor. Thanks to Sproblin, he taught me how to do this. And what happens is when I get hit, it creates a shield around me, and it uses my mana source, my source, to like absorb damage. I don't know how that works, but I'm willing to try it. Yeah, that gives me a whole nother level of thread. Just 2 per, right? Yep. Oh, start spinning again because of the lag. I've got too much stuff going on in a small area. I'll get into another dimension and I'll get into some more of the pocket dimension type stuff soon, and I'll be able to just move stuff to another dimension. I just have to be able to make more applied energistic stuff, but really getting to the nether is going to be the thing, right? It gives me access to new bees. It gives me access to more materials, netherite, cinder essence, iron spell stuff. It's going to be good. Okay, it tries every time. I need one more rod. I forgot to grab it. I left. I don't know why. Okay. So that takes care of that. Now let's take a look at the threads. Okay. Spores, shocking. Spell power would be okay, I guess. Golem, 15% knockback, or magic. What do we look like now? Armor of 20, which is, that's good. That's, you know, not the greatest because if you look at it, I don't know, Dragon Steel would be way better, of course, but that's a super rare, ultra lucky thing that I got. Okay, attack damage. Let me see what my attack damage shows when I'm wearing this here. 35.38. Oh, it gets a negative because it's a medium speed. Okay. Cast time reduction, crit damage 150%. All right. Entity reach, extra foot. Okay. Fire spell power. Yep. My mana regen is crazy high. My max health is 52. I have a ton of mana. This one right here is, you can see it comes from the irons, and this one right here is my R's. Holy crap. 1140? I should be able to do some serious magic spells now. Get a little bit extra speed, some extra stamina. And we have warding already on here to reduce magical damage. All right. Wait, I want to turn that off. There we go. Okay, so now we know we can do a ton of damage. I'll just put these away. Do I have any book? I have 3 buckets already. And I'll put these patterns away. And I really want to know what you guys think, what I should do as far as armor goes, if this armor is not good enough. Because I'm not, look, I'm not hating on R's armor, but its level is, I mean, 20 to 20 is, could be a lot better, in my opinion, especially for all the work you got to do. All right, these 2 I'm going to put away in my little area here. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Got a little collection going. I remember this bad boy right here. Spellbreaker was a great one, and so is the Black Death. So if I was immune to all forms of poison and I'm not pestilence. What is that? Plague. That's a really good item to have because that guy was a nightmare. I got a cheese on him, and so it was all good. But isn't it not night? No, not yet. And base is coming along okay. Yeah, well, it's not terrible. I've done worse as I fall off the edge. All right. I kind of want to test it out on a golem just to see what it would do. Okay, we don't want to be next to that right now. Now, I don't know if the blazes only spawn when I'm nearby or not. I haven't looked in there. Can I make a spotter agitator for it? I wonder. I know I have the gas tiers because I traded with the Queen Bee. See, I'm lagging too much. I can't fly, even though I know I got the spot. The fly ritual is right there. Oh, no. No, no, it won't let me. But I can reach the off button right here if I wanted to and turn it off. So that's good. We don't want another spawner agitator right now. Okay, let's take a look at the threads and see if we can get a better thread. Where is my... Where is that? It's over here. Here it is. All right, let's take a look and see what kind of threads we can make now. Great, now it's dark. I do need to sleep. Where's my sleeping bag? Am I blind? Why am I always losing my sleeping bag? There, it's like literally right there in my inventory. Right. Watching this moon fly by. Oh, something nicked my head, back of my neck. Hurts. Must have bumped it and forgot about it. It happens when you get older. Okay, so threads. I had the heights. I made 2 on accident. I wonder if I can put 2 on here now. I don't know. I have the repairing. Don't really need that. The undying is the one that I really want. I don't think I have a totem of undying though. So it may be that it's time to go looking for a woodland mansion or anywhere I can get myself a totem of undying. There's a few places and ways of doing so, and you can get these really weird ones too, but I don't think they count. I've never seen these before. Totem of growth. Oh, that's neat. I don't know where these come from. They're from archaeology though, so it must be from like the archaeology mod. I don't really understand it. But getting an evoker, I don't know, I might be able to summon an evoker with occultism when I get to a higher level. I was hoping to get a totem undying from Royal Jelly, but I'm out of Royal Jelly. What's this? Is that a head? Alex's Caves. I haven't gotten into Alex's Caves yet. I don't know anything about that mod. I'm very, very much looking forward to it. All right. So just we're gonna have to go with whatever we can find for threads. Uh I don't want to burn. I want me to be unburnable. Increases saturation. That's not too bad. Looting. An additional stack of looting. If I get set on fire, this will extinguish the fire when I cast a spell, but it has to be a spell I cast. Okay, I only got level 2 slots. I can't. I'm not worried about magic capacity anymore. Damaging effects cause the target to. So what is it? What qualifies as damaging effects? I don't want to have to cast a spell with ours. I don't really care what people think. It's good, but it's not gonna be my go-to probably. Not worried about ground. Let's just check this. I want to see if I can put 2 of these on here. Because this one has heights. Right there. Oh, you can. Well, I'm curious now. That doesn't seem all that much. My bunny hoppers, I think, are overriding it. So let's take this off. Yeah, my bunny hoppers provide me with the heights. The heights, the only thing I think that it helps is fall damage, but since I have the bunny hopper slippers, these right here, I don't take any fall damage anyway. So it's kind of useless. But 2 levels. So let's see. 2 levels of. Oh, wait, is that just 1 level of. I don't know. Um, let's go with the looting one. So 3 Drigme, 2 Earth, 1 Rabbit's Foot. I got Drigme. Yes, I do. Earth. Rabbit's Foot. 3, 2, and 1. Right? Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So I've already got looting on here, looting 3. So technically, this should give me looting 4, right? Right? Or maybe it maxes out at 3 and that's as high as it goes. So it'd be nice to know. Whoa, let me find out that I can't put that on. I have to use that magic sword from Mars. Nope, it goes. Cool. Should I try for more? I don't know. Like, maybe I can get higher. Maybe I can do the grants increase spell damage and stuff. If that crosses over into irons, we're good. Mm. Magic damage reduction would be probably a better way to go. I don't have an elytra yet, so I can't do the flight thing. What's a glide? But that would be really good. Let's do the immolation. That's easy, right? Because that's going to prevent me from taking fire, and I know that there's a lot of creatures out there that do fire, so that's a gimme. So let's do that. Oh, whoops. We want to use up the ones that don't stack because I think there's a glitch there. Warding 2. Now, I wonder if I can do warding again and it go higher. Because it doesn't say looting on here, right? It'd be nice if it told me my looting level. Like if I'm holding this, regeneration, permanent regeneration would be nice. Saturation would be nice. Protection shred would be better. Explosion proof, that's what I need. What's max protection? Good luck. Yeah, I don't see anything that says anything about fortune. Oh, no, I don't see anything that says looting. I don't know, 35 attack damage is pretty sweet, though. All right, let's grab that. Throw that on there. There we go. Stuff is starting to move. Now, I need more threads, though. Damaging effects cause a target to be poisoned or hungry for a short time. I don't know if that does anything. And I don't really burn anybody because there really isn't anything that's gonna. I suppose knockback would be a go-to. Wait, dealing damage with the spell heals me? This is making me want to use. Oh, for each level of immolation? Well, okay, we're definitely gonna have to do that then. So let's make another one of those. Anyway, I can stop fire from hurting me right now because I have poison proof, but I don't have fireproof. I just don't have a ring for it. I may have to create some R spells. I'll confer with the almighty Sproblin on the server and what's the best spell you can create that he has made. Because he's made some crazy stuff. like really good stuff. So technically, this should give me immolation to another level, or does it like that? Oh, this level 2. Not too concerned about capacity as much as I am immolation. Does that give me immolation 3? Or it gives me immolation 2, and then this has immolation 1. I hope I'm not wasting that space. Oh, it tells me I'm already wasting that space. Oh. Well, you can bite me. I didn't know. So we'll take that one off and swap it. And then that one's just a waste now, right? Can't do anything with it. Okay. Well, now we got to come up with another one for that. I guess I can put the heights back on just in case that they hit me with a spell. Uh, spell power. Wow, that's a lot to get spell power. But let's do it anyway. Let's go ahead and grab all the essences up and make it. Let's replace that one. All right, so there's the fire. There's the earth. Get one of those. Just so they don't get these confused. Those. Those. Let's grab one of every one of them. Grab 2. That's all of them, right? Oh, I need to get the first red thing. Where it is. And boot. Right? Oh, that's 2 of those. Okay. And then thread. Or mage wound. This just a mage wound. Heck yeah, we did it. Okay. So I'm thinking that's you're only allowed to have one per the level that it gives you. But that's kind of so like if the leggings has a level 2, right? 1 and 2, but the boots only got a 1 and a 1. So what does this one have? 1 and 2. And this one has, I bet you it has a 1 and 1. So I'm gonna say warding is probably better. And that means I only have 1 and 1. Well, yeah. So that gives me the heights, even though it really doesn't matter. And then that's got the repairing, so basically mending on everything. And then that's going to give me spell power 1. So I could get spell power 2 if I took and replaced it with the immolation 2, but I think the immolation's probably better in my situation. All right, so we need one more thread and we're all done. And if I put on any one of these 2, it's just going to tell me I don't get credit for it, but I'll just put them away. So what else is left here that we really could use? Reduces summoning sickness by 10% for each tier with a summoned. If that crossed over with irons, we would be sweet. Um, hmm. We already have the looting. So I'm gonna guess. Let's just go with the knockback. That's obsidian. Because my knockback is kind of crap. I don't like getting knocked back. It's a pain. Yeah. I mean, look at that. Long footed. That's for the dodging thing that you can do. Eh, I don't really do the rolling. Oh, no. There. All right. And now let's take a look at my stats a little bit here. Nothing much changed. I don't think it's going to tell me the stuff I want to know anyway. So we'll just go with that. All right. I think we're decked out for what this armor can do. Yeah. How are we doing on time? We're probably overtime. Yeah, we are overtime. Hey, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Today we did something cool with Blaze Blood. I didn't know that you could do. Hopefully that helped you out. And Blazing Blood. And we did the threads and upgraded our armor. And we made, in my opinion, it's an OP sword. I think it's an overpowered sword for this area of my level. So, like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be good to go. I'm going to do some exploring. I'm going to try and find a Totem of Undying, and then that's going to go on my armor. And then I'm going to get reactive spells created, and that should be able to protect me from anything that's like crazy. I hope. Maybe we'll see. Take care. Bye bye.